right, we got Johnny Cash up here, by the way. If any of you, when the CD first came out, we got a real nice review in the Colorado Springs Independent. And I don't know if anybody read that review. It was pretty good. Adam Leach was writing for Reaver at that time of the Independent, and said when he heard this guy's track, he actually fell out of his chair. He thought he had the, what did he say? He had the reincarnated vocal cords of Johnny Cash. So, anyway, let me tell you a little bit about this handsome guy standing next to me here. He's a singer-songwriter from Tennessee. He plays guitar and harmonica in the old folk style while delivering modern lyrics that describe the conflicting conditions of the human spirit. Wow. Did Bob write that, or did you? His musical influences range from Bob Dylan to Johnny Cash to Robert Johnson and Jimmy Rogers, including absorbed scraps from folk, blues, country, rock, and get this, rap. We'll find out about that later, maybe. Also, I'm excited tonight. His debut album is hot off the presses. It hasn't even been available anywhere yet. He literally just picked them up, and they are right over there. And like I said, hot off the presses. It's called Autumn in July, and it's got mostly originals. It's got a few covers on there, but we're excited to have that. This is the first place it's been on sale, right? Tonight, right here. So this is actually the CD release for Autumn in July. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Jeremy Doc Hodges.
For that. Thank you very much. Before I get started, I just want to tell you all one thing. I cannot say enough good words about Jason Bennett. None of this would have ever been possible if this man right here hadn't put in countless hours. So y'all give me a and if you want to know just how far-reaching this thing is and just how God works, I'll tell you right now, my godfather in Tennessee has this raggedy-looking fella comes in his store all the time. And he called me one day. He says, "I got this guy comes in my store. I got to tell you this story about him." I said, "No, I don't want to hear no story, man. You know, he's from Brooklyn, so when he tells me, I start sounding like I'm Italian." But anyway, he says, "Well, the guy told me he was a musician. He plays concerts." I said, "What are you talking about? He plays concerts?" "Oh yeah, well," he said, "Well, I asked him, what is it? Play like bar mitzvahs or bars or something?" He said, "No, it's big concerts in like stadiums. I go all over the world, to Greece and China and all this." And he said, "Well, what, you play the same thing every night?" He said, No, he don't play the same thing every night." And I said, "What do you mean he don't play?" And then the guy said, "Well, there's one song we play every night. It's Like a Rolling Stone." My old man, he said, "What the hell you play that for?" And he said, "Well, it's kind of a signature song." He said, "Well, sure it is, but why would you be playing it?" He said, "Well, the guy I played with, he wrote it." He said, "You got to be kidding me. My kid's on a tribute album, he's going on and on." So I'm just telling you, that Pikes Peak, Positively Pikes Peak album is in Bob Dylan's hands right now as he's touring over in Asia. Because Donnie Herron, his guitar player, took it to him. So just so you know, the talent in this room is in Bob Dylan's hands right now. All right, let's go tell old Bill. River whispers in my ear, hardly a penny to my name. Heaven's never seemed so near, all my body glows with flame. A tempest struggles in the air, to myself alone I sing. It could sink me then and there, I can hear the echoes ring. I try to find one smiling face to drive the shadows from my head. I'm stranded in this nameless place, lying restless in my heavy bed. Tell me straight out, if you will, why must you torture me within? Why must you come from your high hill, throw my fate to the clouds and wind? Far away in a silent land, Secret thoughts are hard to bear. Remember me, you'll understand. Emotions we can never share. You trampled on me as you passed, left the coldest kiss upon my brow. All my doubts and fears have gone at last. I've nothing more to tell you now. I walk by tranquil lakes and streams as each new season's dawn awakes. I lay awake at night with troubled dreams. The enemy is at the gates. Beneath the thunder-blasted trees, the words are ringing off your tongue. The ground is hard in times like these. The stars are cold, the night is young. The rocks are bleak, the trees are bare. Iron clouds go floating by, snowflakes falling in my hair, beneath the gray and stony sky. The evening sun is sinking low. The woods are dark and time is too. They'll drag you down, they run the show. Ain't no telling what they'll do. Tell old Bill when he comes home that anything is worth a try. Tell him that I'm not alone, that the hour has come to do or die. All the world I would defy. Let me make it plain as day. I look at you now and I sigh. How could it be any other way?